Alright, so quick little trade recap of the day. So this is gonna be how I made $275 in this one trade right here. Where I bought down there, sold up there. So coming into the morning, I had a bullish bias, and the reason why is because if you look to the left, we are delivering from. Let me just delete all drawings. We are delivering from this rejection block, which is this low that took out all these lows. I mean, there's not really a fair value gap here, but on the lower time frame there probably is. So, but yeah, to get to these relative equal lows, which this low did in fact take out this one, but we need to close below the 50%, and we tapped into the 50%. And as you can see on the lower time frame, we reacted from it. If we go to like 25th of March, what am I doing? So as you can see, we went down to 38.2. These levels held, and we started going higher from there, right? And at the same time, ES swept out some major lows on the daily time frame. These ones. As you can see, we had these nice relative equal lows. ES took them out, and that's where we're delivering from. So on the 4-hour, my key levels. Let me put my drawings on. Okay, so my key levels were. Okay, we had two daily lows which I didn't use. Okay, let's just delete our drawings. We had the daily lows, I didn't use them. And on the 4-hour, I was looking at EQ of this range and this unfilled 4-hour gap here. Alright, that was the key level. And we also had data highs all the way up here. These were data highs. This was my drawn liquidity for the day. I was thinking we were gonna get there, and I was thinking maybe this hourly gap could get us there, or at least a reaction to take a long. So I had a bullish bias, and I wanted to take longs from either the hourly gap or the 4-hour below us, but I was looking at the hourly, which is right in line with the TE of this smaller time frame range. Right, so yes, it's pretty much the same thing. So let's just look at NQ. So right at market open, we manipulate lower, sweep out this 50-minute intermediate low, and we go higher, and we take out these equal highs, which was also a really good draw that I was looking to take along to. No entry there. I was in fact open to taking along there, but there's just no entry. And then we took those highs. We got a 30-second inversion there, which was a really good trade. I can show you here. Let me just F11. Okay. Let's take this out of here for a second because I'm not gonna trade anymore. Or just let me out. I'm not gonna trade anymore, so don't really care. As you can see, we swept equal highs. We had an unfilled hourly below us, and there was a 30-second there. The only reason why I didn't take this trade was my break even was a low that took out another low inside of fair value gap, making it a rejection block. And we also had an SMC at these lows, so yeah, and then I wanted to take longs from here, but they just never happened. So we came all the way down here, we mitigated the 4-hour. So here I was very open to taking longs, but I didn't like the lower time frame structure. This 1 minute here, there was a 1 minute there. I didn't like it because we didn't receive this low, even though we were delivering from a rejection block. I think it was a good trade, but I was a little hesitant. Also, we had Powell speaking, so I was really patient today. And we also had a couple 3-minute and 4-minute, but like, I just didn't think we were gonna V-shape back up into there. I'd rather, at this point, I was kind of convinced about shorts, so I wanted to retrace higher, take shorts, or a sweep of the lows to take longs, and then that's exactly what happened. We resweep this low, we don't get an entry there, and we have a 15-minute intermediate low to the left. If you look, we have this low, which is inside What is this marking? 15-minute gap. Let's mark out the 15-minute gap there. Uh, why is this like? Oh, the magnet's not on. Okay, there. So we had this 15-minute intermediate low. Oh, conditional actually got these respect. No, but on the 5-minute it didn't. So that's why. Okay, so that's why I have this like this. So sweep this 5-minute intermediate low. Hold the gap. Held C of it. Yeah, held C of it to the tick. So held C of it. And I mean, were we really gonna go all the way down to this low next? I didn't think so. So we got a 1 minute to the upside here, a little IFG there, and oops, 1 minute IFG there. We got that. I entered just slightly after, because of my fill, and then I entered there, and I was targeting the unfilled 30-minute gap. I should have closed here. Because yes, took out that high inside the 30-minute gap. I made the SNC, but I lost my internet, and then I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna close now because it was already like here. So I just held. I almost got break even, and then we inversed this gap back to the upside. We got this OB here, as you can see there. OB there. We wick into it. Also, this 1 minute bullish gap. We wick into that, respect it, go higher. And I closed it once we took out that high again. Could I have held? Yeah, I guess I could for RR, but um, I'm not trying to be greedy here, So um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, it was almost ending the kill zone. I mean, not trying to be greedy here. We did close below. I marked this fib out. It's to see if we could close above the 50% of the rejection block because it took out these sides out of this gap. So we did that. Could I have held a little longer? Yeah, I could. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna be mad about it. So pretty good trade. 1, 2, 3 RR. So yeah, that's pretty much the trade that I took. One trade. I'm one winning day away from my payout. So yeah, I'm just gonna focus on one more A plus setup, and that'll be pretty much it for this week. So yeah, very good trade here, and then I think this was the only good trade of the day. This one and the 30-second short of open. Pretty much the only two good trades that I saw today. So with that being said, I appreciate you boys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.